Well, hello again. It's Doug Seed for the Salem Exchange Club. Larry Seaman is doing a piece on my 50 years in the Exchange Club, and happy to talk about that. The last time we talked about the things, how I got in the club and
Right.
what we did in the 1970s. Let's move to the 80s,
All
and
right.
we'll start in the 80s. In the 80s, we started doing golf tournaments at Crystal Springs. George Gelt, amazing fellow, gave us a great deal, and we had 30 people and then 40 people, and we built a great following as the Salem Exchange Club Classic, I think it was, and then we started doing casino nights, and boy, we did those all over town. We did them at St. Joseph's Hall. We did them at in the lower level of the Salem Inn, the Holiday Inn, but at the time it was the Salem Inn, and we had big turnouts. I mean, 500 people was not unusual, and it was how we raised a lot of money, which I think they ripped out that room and put their swimming pool in there. Yeah, so it's, I believe now, the Royal Room, I think it was called. The Royal Room is now their swimming pool. Downstairs, below, underneath Margaritas, I believe is the hotel swimming pool. But my friend and I used to run the roulette, and my wife was always the top dealer because her blackjack dealer, because she'd show him her hole card, and then they had to
Yes,
they had
right.
to take a hit,
Right,
right?
right,
Because
right,
they knew
right.
what the hole card was. But we had a lot of fun. Boy, I'll tell you, we've done so many things. The bowl-a-thons, the golf tournaments. We did golf tournaments at Haverhill Country Club. We've done golf tournaments at Merrimack. We've done golf tournaments at Campbell's, at the Scottish Highlands. We've been around 55 years,
Right.
and we've just done so many things. I wish I could dredge them all up in my mind
Right.
of all the different things we do. One of the things that we did with that money was that we brought Big Brothers Big Sisters in from, I believe it was Hudson, and we funded them almost exclusively here in Salem. They had one room in the courthouse. We got them off the ground and kept them going for quite a while, several years. And that was we've always considered that a feather in our cap for having Big Brothers Big Sisters do so well here. Big Brothers Big Sisters had a program where you would have volunteers, like someone from the Exchange Club, a number of people from the club would have a young person, so you'd have a guys would have a little brother, and they would spend time with him every weekend or every couple weekends and mentor him, give him activities. Same thing with the girls. You had Big Brothers and Big Sisters. So some women, partnered with a kid, a little girl, and, mentored them.
Yeah.
So you
Good,
mentor
good.
them, you
Right.
take them some places they'd never get to go, take them on a boat or take them to an amusement park. And these were kids that were in need in some way. And it was just a fantastic program. And we were very proud of that one.
Salem Boys and Girls Club.
We've been involved with the Boys and Girls Club for years. Steve Cunningham, who was the director of the Boys and Girls Club, he joined the Exchange Club. So we had a very strong tie. And I'll take this moment to mention that if you're involved in other things in the community, come on and join the Exchange Club. Bring your agenda with you. It's an opportunity for you to promote your agenda. We're going to raise money. We have to donate that money. We're going to donate that money. We may as well donate it to your project.
Right.
So please, just as a side note, please get in touch with us through our website, salemexchangeclub.org, or email any one of the Salem Exchange Club members. We've had guest speakers come and ask them to join the Exchange Club, and they see the things we do. And Bob Laranger was not sure what the current term for it is, but he was the welfare director in Salem. And he joined the club, and he steered us to so many good needs in the town, people that you wouldn't know, the real people who needed things. And we were able to find them because Bob Laranger joined the Exchange Club. Another one is Beth Gagnon. Beth came as a guest speaker, and we learned all about her things, and she ended up joining the club, and she ended up being president, and we helped her with, I believe it was Family Promise, Salem Family Resources, just all kinds of things in town came to us as guest speakers. People joined us, and we were able to spread the word and spread the money. And again, we'd love to hear from you. The Exchange Club core values are basically family, community, and country. From the parade to things with the police and the fire and all those different things. And then country, we're big with veterans things. JROTC, we have a great relationship with Chief Butso at Salem High, the Air Force JROTC. And, those kids come and help. I think we talked about that. The kids come and help at the trees, and they are fantastic. The customers love working with the kids because they're like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, and so polite. And, of course, we love it because we're old and, these trees are heavy, right? So, but they earn community service time. All the kids, the scouts. This year we have the robotics team, first robotics team from the high school, and geez, they, we're supporting their project, their efforts with the robotics competition, and they came and they worked at the Christmas trees with us and had a ball. We had a fun time, with them, and they have some really fine people, and came and did a couple presentations at the Exchange Club meeting that were very impressive.
Right.
Good job.
Right.
The evolution of our golf tournaments have moved now to a point where we run one in conjunction with several Exchange Clubs to benefit the Michael B. Christensen Family Support Center in Lawrence. And we have sponsors all over Salem, Windham, and the whole area, and other clubs help us. But the Michael B. Christensen Center is for families who may not have had great parents themselves. We're trying to help people learn good parenting. We're supporting them with everything from diapers to food occasionally, and all the kinds of needs that a young family would have. And, it's a big focus for us. So this year it happens to be on June 5th at Windham Country Club. We can never thank Joanne Flynn enough because she's always so helpful and cooperative.